Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Crafty Cleggs Journals. I'd like to apologise for the time. It is 8 o'clock at night here. Today it's just run away with me. I've been really busy doing work for my shop, my other channel and my shop, and we've been food shopping, and you know how it is if you run a house. It's just been crazy, and so I just haven't had any time at all. So rather than not do a video tonight, I thought I would pop on and tell you what we're going to do next. And if you are crafting along with me, maybe give you a little bit of homework ready for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I am not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I've got a catch up with a friend and more work in my craft room. So yeah, we can perhaps get this done. I'm going to do mine tonight while I'm watching TV. So, as you know, we are altering a composition notebook, and this is how far we got yesterday. We did the cover. We did the inside. I did put some washi tape down there. I trimmed the middle a little bit because I didn't cut the paper quite short enough. And what you have to remember is I'm quite new to doing this kind of thing. So I am too, like, you know, learning as I'm going along. So, but you do live and learn, don't you? Like the next one I make, I don't think I'm going to take the papers out. I think I'm going to keep them in and do it a different way. But that's for another time. So yeah, I cut the paper a little bit, trimmed it as best I could, put some washi tape down the middle just to neaten it off, really, to be fair. And then, yeah, this is the back. I'm really pleased with it. This is the front. This flower has stuck down really well. I opened it like that last night and put a book on that side and a book on that side, and it's stuck down really well. So the cover is complete. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'll put the cover to one side. Now, this is the paper that is going back into said book, yeah? But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to add, I found this really nice, and it's quite a thick, sturdy paper as well. I know it's not exactly the pink tones that go in this, but it's going to be inside, so I don't really mind. And I am not very precious about everything being all matchy-matchy. I don't mind. But it's white on the inside. But again, I don't mind because we'll be doing something with it. So I found this piece of wrapping paper, and it actually was a piece of wrapping paper. And this is what we've got left. Don't ever throw anything away. I will, at one point in the game, show you my scraps bin. It's under the desk here. It's just ridiculous. I need to make something out of it. So I've got two standard size that go with the other pages, and then one that's a smaller one. But it was too big, if you know what I mean, too big to not use. So it's just going to be a bit smaller than the others. So what I'm going to do tonight, I am going to put these in between these. So, like, how can I explain this? This is where my teaching isn't the best. So with these books, with the composition notebooks, right, let me try and explain this. So with the composition notebooks, I've watched on different tutorials that the paper is quite thin. So what they do is they stick one page to another. So it gives it double the thickness, which makes sense. So tonight, because there's quite a lot of pages here, and I don't want all them pages in here, because I don't want it to get really chunky and thick. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count my pages. So I'm always going to count 2 at a time because I'm going to stick them together. So I'm going to count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put a piece of this in there, like that. Hold on a second, bear with me. I'm sorry if you're out of shot. I am seriously thinking about moving to a different location to do my crafting because the lighting is not very good. And yet, as yet, I haven't got you know, I haven't bought any fancy lighting or anything like that. I suppose it would be better if I did it in the daylight, wouldn't it? So I'm going to put that there like that. I know that that is like white on that side, but I'm going to do something with that. I'm going to dress it up. Or shall I do it like that? Actually, yeah, I like it better like that. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to count another 10 and so forth and so on, right, until I've got the 3 in. I'm only putting the 3 pieces in just to break it up, because there is other things that we're going to do with it. So we're going to put those 3 pieces in. We're going to, I'm going to do one. Oh dear, I've messed up my page already. Oh no, I forgot another page that I can put in there. Just bear with me a second, because that's dirty, and I don't like that being dirty. So what I could do, I could get another page like this. I can put that there, and then I can glue that one to that one. So I'm going to get this page, make sure it's nice and straight. This is where it being out of the book, it can be a bit tricky, because they're not always straight. I am using, where's this come from? I've got black all over me. Oh, I bet it's off my candle. Do you know what? I love my candle here while I'm crafting, but it's becoming quite a nuisance. Let me just wipe my hands. Just to let you know that that tool that I want is called I've forgotten what it's called already. Oh, that's just terrible. And I can hear you all telling me now what it's called. Picker. Is it called a picker? Anyway, I have had a look for them, and you can buy them on Amazon. So I think next time I'm due for a treat, I am going to treat myself. Yeah, it's off the candle, everybody. Look. Luckily enough, it didn't get on the back of my book. I'd have been devastated. All that blooming work. Right, that's it. Candle has to go. Or maybe not go, but just go off my desk. What do you think? Yeah, I need to be careful with that, don't I? Don't want it all over me good paper and everything. Oh, no. Right, it's all off. Right, so, sorry. Right, so I've got a couple of sticks. I use a Pritt stick. This is the Pritt glue stick. I do like this one. Scotch Guard. I like that one. And then there's another one. Is it called School Glue? Let me see if I've got any in here. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't realise I had them two. No, that's the same as that, isn't it? Yeah. I did, and it comes out purple, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really good one, because you can see where you've put your glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I glue all around the page. You have to be a bit careful with this paper, because it is a little bit delicate. Oops, see what I mean? Right, and then you have to get it lined up again and just stick it down. Just going to put that on, because I'm only going to show you one tonight, because I'm going to do all this for my own work tonight while I'm watching TV with my husband. So you glue 2 pages together like that, and it does feel a lot stronger, a lot stronger. And then let me put these to one side. And then you need washi. Now, if you're anything like me, I'll put this to one side a minute. Here is my box of washi. I have got a lot more washi than this. I've got them in drawers. I've got them everywhere. And what I'm going to do is I am going to put washi tape on the end of every page. I'll show you how to do it. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science. I was very, very kindly gifted all of this. Can you believe that? I was gifted every single roll of this washi tape by one of my lovely subscribers from my other channel. I'll just use this one. Oh, that's quite a nice one. No, I'll use that one. So I'll use this one and I'll show you how we do it. Dead simple. But it's just quite time consuming because obviously you've got to, well, you don't have to, but I am going to do it on every page. So every 2 pages I stick together, I'm going to stick together and then I'm going to put washi tape on the end. And it protects it and it makes it look pretty. And let's face it, this is what this is all about, looking pretty. So just get half of it on that side and half of it on this side. I hope you're in camera and you can see, in shot and you can see. Yeah. I have a table downstairs that I can put near my chair. I've got my chair downstairs. We all have chairs that we sit in at night time, don't we? And then you just fold it over. And I just lean on this table my husband bought me. It's just one of them little tiny tables that you pull up like a TV dinner table. And I do all my crafting on that. Then I can sit and watch TV. So if you get your bone folder, nice and straight. Then you get your scissors. It's still wet. You have to give it time to dry. But I'm just, well, I was going to say rushing because I want to share it with you. But I'm not rushing. That's not very straight, but never mind. I wonder if I could use my corner punch for this. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it does it. Oh, I like that. I'm glad I can use that. I have a thing about this corner punch. I love using corner punches. Any kind of punch. I'm big into punches. There you go. Just get that straight. And don't worry if it's not perfect. It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. If you are one of them that has to have everything perfect, then that's fine. You know, take your time. Make sure it's all straight and cut right. But me, I just don't mind how it is. So we're going to do that with every single one of these papers. And I know it's time consuming, but it really, really is worth it. So you've got 2 pages stuck together with your Pritt stick. And then you're going to put a piece of washi tape down that page. And you're going to do it with all the pages. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to do is we're going to bind, well, I'm going to bind my book back into, hold on a second, my cover. I'm going to get it all bound together and then we're going to start putting pockets in, tucks in. I don't want to over embellish it because it's going to be for my crafting, for my knitting and crocheting, and I want to be able to put pictures in maybe and notes of what I've made. I'm not going to use it for keeping notes whilst I'm crafting. I'm going to use this one for keeping a record of what I've done. That's what I'm going to use this one for. I have actually cut out some page tabs as well. Look, there's some sticky there on my hands. I've cut out some page tabs with some of the paper that was left over. Don't know where them will go, but we'll find somewhere. What else did I do? And I think that's it really. Yeah, it's just a simple one today. Yeah, unfortunately, because I've been busy. I know it's no excuse, but I have been busy and I got a bit waylaid and just didn't have time. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. Shall I call this part 2 or shall I just, what shall I call this? I don't know what to call it. Hold on. I'm going to, oh, excuse me, sneeze. Yeah, oh, excuse me. I am going to call it part 2 because it is. Because, you know, it takes a long time. It does take a long time to do all that. So I'm going to fill it up with washi tape, stick the things together, the pages, put in my other pretty paper. And then tomorrow we will bind it. Why will that not go in there? Tomorrow we will bind it. See, I don't know as if I should have took it apart. I'm not sure now. Oh, it doesn't want to go in, look. Oh, I'm not bothering. I'm not even worrying about it. It is what it is. It'll be fine when it's done. You see, I could always put some pretty trim down the corner there. Let me show you what I mean. Because everything's out overhanging a little bit, I could always put some trim down there and no one will never notice, would they? Right, so go off, do your homework, and I shall be back tomorrow. Oh, before I go, let me just show you. This is what I was waiting for, the mini composition notebooks. So I might even make a mini one at some point. I am definitely not deconstructing these because I don't think, no, they're not, they're glued in. So I can't take them out, but maybe we'll do one of them at some later date. Right, go away, do your homework, and I'll be back again tomorrow. See you later. Bye.